What if I told you that the most powerful force standing between you and your dreams is you? What if the only thing you ever needed to hear was four simple words, who better than you? Now, hold on, don't click away. Because this isn't just a motivational catchphrase. This is a mindset, a movement. And it all started with a boy. A boy who, like so many of us, didn't believe he belonged. But that boy? He became Will Packer, one of Hollywood's most successful producers. And now, he's written a book not just for children, but for every person who's ever doubted their worth. Every person who's ever asked, why me? Will Packer flips that question and asks, why not you? And today, we're diving deep into this beautifully crafted story, Who Better Than You? We'll unpack its message, explore the emotional core, and show you how this seemingly simple book could just change the way you see yourself forever. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand the book. You'll feel it, you'll believe it, and maybe you'll start asking yourself the right question. Let's get into it. Will Packer is not your average children's book author. Far from it. He's the mastermind behind box office hits like Think Like a Man, Girls Trip, and Ride Along. He's a producer with a golden touch. But before all that success, he was just a kid from St. Petersburg, Florida. A kid who sometimes felt invisible, unworthy, like his dreams were too big for the world he was in. Sound familiar? In his debut children's book, Who Better Than You? Packer reaches back to that younger version of himself and every child like him and offers a powerful message of affirmation and purpose. Now let's talk about the story itself. The protagonist is a young boy named DJ. DJ isn't flashy. He's not the smartest kid in the class. He doesn't make the winning play on the field. He's just DJ. And that's kind of the point. Because DJ represents so many of us, the ones who go unnoticed, who think we need to be more to be seen. DJ's journey starts with self-doubt. He looks around and sees kids with talents, achievements, confidence. He wonders where he fits, what makes him special, why he should even try. And then, one day, someone asks him a question. Not a lecture, not a command, just a question. Who better than you? It's subtle, but it hits like a thunderclap. Because DJ starts to see things differently. He starts to notice that being kind matters, that standing up for others takes courage, that listening, caring, helping those are superpowers too. And slowly, DJ realizes something life-changing. He doesn't need to be someone else. He doesn't need to be louder, faster, or more talented. He just needs to be himself, the best version of himself. Because nobody else can be him. Nobody else brings what he brings to the world. One of the most powerful moments in the book happens during a classroom project. DJ is paired with classmates who seem to overshadow him. There's the class brainiac, the athlete, the artist. At first, he feels useless. He watches them shine while he shrinks into the background. But then, DJ notices something. The brainiac gets flustered under pressure. The athlete struggles with planning. The artist needs encouragement. And DJ? He steps in. He calms. He organizes. He motivates. Suddenly, DJ isn't invisible. He's essential. The team's success hinges on his presence. And when the teacher announces the winning group, DJ is stunned. Not because they won, but because for the first time he feels seen, valued enough. That moment, it's what the whole book is about. It's not about being the best. It's about being your best. About realizing that you exactly as you are bring something meaningful to the table. It's a lesson most adults still need to hear. So let's zoom out. Why has this book resonated so widely? Why has it become a go-to read in classrooms, homes, and even corporate events? Because the message is timeless and ageless. It tells kids, yes, but also adults, that you don't need permission to believe in yourself. You don't need a title, a trophy, or 1 million followers. You just need to start from the inside. Packer infuses the pages with warmth, relatability, and hope. And let's not forget the illustrations. Courtesy of Reggie Brown, the artwork is bold, colorful, and full of expression. It makes DJ's world come alive. And it makes the emotional beats of the story hit even harder. Let's talk about real-life impact. Teachers have reported kids raising their hands more in class after reading this book. Parents have told stories of their children quoting it at the dinner table. One dad said his daughter used to shy away from talent shows until she read Who Better Than You? The next week, she signed up, sang in front of the whole school, and crushed it. She said DJ made her feel brave, made her feel possible. And it's not just for kids. One corporate manager shared that he gifted the book to his entire team. Why? Because the message applies to imposter syndrome in the workplace too. He said his team started showing up more confidently, owning their ideas, stepping into leadership roles they used to shy away from. All from a children's book. Let's take a second and reflect. Have you ever been DJ? Have you ever looked around and felt small, unseen? Have you ever convinced yourself that greatness was for other people? The loud ones, the confident ones, the polished ones. If so, this book isn't just for your kids. It's for you. Because what if you started asking a different question? What if instead of why me, you asked, who better than me? What if you started showing up like that? To your job, to your relationships, to your dreams. Imagine the shift. Imagine the impact. Now let's dig into a few more scenes from the book that illustrate this transformation. In one chapter, DJ notices a new kid in school getting bullied. The old DJ would have stayed quiet, blended in. But this time, something's different. He hears the voice in his head. That question, who better than you? He steps in, not with a punch or a big speech, but with calm presence. He stands next to the new kid, talks to him, includes him, and suddenly the bullying stops. Because DJ chose to show up, to matter. And that moment, it shifts everything. He realizes leadership isn't about being loud, it's about being there. Later in the story, DJ faces a big presentation. He's terrified. His voice shakes, his hands sweat. But he remembers his journey, the moments he showed up, the times he made a difference. And slowly his voice steadies, his confidence rises, and when he finishes, the room is silent. Then applause, then high fives. He doesn't just deliver a presentation, he delivers himself. And here's the key. Nobody else could have done it his way. Not better, not louder, just differently. Because DJ finally understood the truth. Who better than you? So what's the takeaway here? You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to show up. You need to ask the right question. Because when you do, you unlock a power you didn't even know was there. Let me ask you right now, what's one area in your life where you've been holding back? Where you've convinced yourself you're not enough? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Because once you do, you can start changing the story. And if this video resonated with you, share it. Pass it on to someone who needs that reminder today. And if you haven't already smashed that like button, subscribe for more book breakdowns that hit you in the heart. Because we're just getting started. And remember, next time doubt creeps in, ask yourself the question that changed DJ's life. That changed Will Packer's life. And could change yours too. Who better than you? Nobody. Nobody at all.